Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bus Driver Chronicles, Season 2. And today I am honored to have someone way different from bus operators that I'm used to uh, interviewing. And he comes all the way from LA. Mr. Starr, welcome to my podcast.
Yo, appreciate it, brother. Thank you for having me here.
All right, all right. So what part of Los Angeles or what depot, garage, I don't know how you call it out there, you work from?
So out here in LA, it's MTA, just like you, but we call them divisions. And I work out of the Gardena area. We have over man, so I'm in division 18 and we got divisions that go all the way up to like about 30. So we have a lot of divisions, but most of them are interconnected with the trains as well. But I'm out
Okay.
of division 18, which service, anyone who's from LA know it service South Bay area all the way to downtown LA and even up into like Southgate and some of these areas. So the greater Los Angeles where my division service is at.
Okay, okay. And how long have you been a bus operator? What's the name of the company again? I'm sorry.
Uh, Los Angeles Metro MTA.
Los Angeles Metro MTA.
Mhm.
How long have you
Yep.
been there?
I've been, well, sorry, Los Angeles Transit Authority MTA. You know, we got to be proper. But I've been here since 2014, and I've been full time since 2015. So
Like
going on 12 years.
12 years. How has that been for you?
In the beginning, just like everybody, has been rough because, we're knuckleheads, not doing what we're supposed to do in the beginning. But, after the first few years, it kind of leveled out and I kind of got into a groove of, just how to drive the buses and everything.
Okay, okay. Out here, they give us a year probation, where, if you screw up, they could let you
Hmm.
go. And like the union can't touch, can't help you within
Hmm.
that year. How about where you're at? Do you got guys probation? How does that work?
Yeah. So out here it's 6 months
Six
probation.
months.
Yeah. And for 6 months, you can't screw up anything. And then, when I came in, we all come in as part time. So you come in 6 months as part time, then the other 6 months that you're here, you're pretty much out driving. But yeah, 6 months is how they do it out here. That union can't do anything. If you mess up within that 6 months, it's up to the discretion, of the company if they're gonna let you go or not.
Okay, okay. Um, what led you into choosing this as a career?
So originally, I was working nightclub security and security at different organizations, and it just wasn't paying. Doing nightclub security and everything. It was fun, but it just wasn't paying me what I needed. And one of my friends who I used to work with when we worked at Knott's Berry Farm as ride operators, she been trying to get me
What
to
is
come
that?
over.
What
Knott's
is
Berry
that
Farm.
right?
Uh, Ride operator is so Knott's Berry Farm is a theme park. Ride operator is the guys who can, you know, adjust your seats and send you on your ride, like the roller
Okay,
coasters.
okay, okay.
Like that, yeah. And she had been trying to get me to come over to Metro for a long time. And then one day I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do it and just see. And, you know, 12 years later, I'm still
12
here.
years later.
Yeah.
Nice. So no regrets.
No, nah, this
No
is
regrets.
probably one of the best jobs that I've had. So, I mean, I cannot really complain about this job.
One second. Sorry, estoy en un video. Forgot to mention it to my mother-in-law.
It's all
But
good.
okay. So 12 years. What what's the top pay over there?
Um, someone just asked me that too, and I have it on the tip of my tongue, but I believe we're at 45 an hour
Holy
for
shit.
top pay.
I think it's about time I retired. I'm already I did my time. I'm just waiting to see. I've done my time for transit, 25, 55. I'm done, but
No, you
I
done?
can't actually leave right now. But damn, we're at
Yeah,
we're at almost 42 right now.
42. Yeah,
Yeah.
right now I am making about 43 at the moment. We had, like, just got a
Man,
raise, and we still
okay.
have, like, another year in our contract, so we still got a couple more pay bumps that we gotta go through, and I think the top pay, I believe it's 45 or 46, it's somewhere around there. It's somewhere around. I haven't checked recently because you know, I don't really
Right,
keep
right.
up with that
I
much,
mean,
but
you
yeah.
know you're getting your check,
Yeah,
and that's all that matters right
exactly.
now, especially
Exactly.
when the contract hasn't expired yet.
Mhm,
But with ours, it
exactly.
expires in May, so
Okay.
but that's interesting. I wanted to see because, and this is a question I'm gonna be asking people whenever they're out of New York to find out what the base rate is because,
Mhm.
out here, we believe we should be at 50, the
Oh,
truth,
yeah, same thing
because
out
of
here.
the
Mhm.
thing we're dealing out with, and you're pretty close up there.
Yeah,
So
but, we're fighting, so, but yeah.
mhm.
We also think that we should be at, like, 50, 55 out here, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Beautiful. So, good luck to both
You
sides.
too. You too, yeah.
Now here in New York, I don't know if it's the same out there, but here, statistically, operators that are in a relationship prior to being hired will typically become single after the first 2 years, and that's due to the stresses that
Mhm,
the other person gets within those 2 years because of the different schedules. Like, sometimes you'll be working early mornings, the person you're with is not used to that kind of stuff.
mhm.
Have you ever did you ever deal with this kind of issue, or is it the same thing over the same statistic? Or
So
even
for
if
me
it's not, did you ever have any issues if you're married or not? I don't know if you're single, whatever, but if when you first started the job, did you have somebody in your life and did that person have an issue with your schedule? And did you have any problems with your schedule?
so for me, I'm single. I was single when I came into the company, but it is difficult to get into a relationship when someone doesn't understand how us operators work and how our schedules work. 'Cause most people are used to you go to work at 9, you come home at 5, and that is what it
Mhm,
is. They're not used
mhm.
to us being away from home for 15 hours a day
Like a
because it can
trucker.
yeah, because it can be like that, right?
Yeah.
So when you're trying to explain to someone, "Hey, these are my work schedule. This is my hours. This is what I do," and then sometimes my job can just tell me, "Hey, we need you to come to work. You have to come to work and come cover the shift if you if you answer your phone, of course, but you have to come to work and you have to go because it's in our contracts and we have to do that because we are public servants. We're public transit service, and I haven't had that issue because I tend to keep to myself mostly. Like, I've been
Mm.
single since I've been working with the company, So, it's just because it's really unless you find someone who does the same type of work that you do, they're not gonna understand.
You feel
So
that? You feel that it's okay? Like, I mean, maybe not working in the same garage, right? I
yeah,
can't
not the
see
same. No,
myself, like,
no.
being with someone and working in the same place because if
Yeah.
you see they're having issues with somebody that kind of, you
Oh,
know
yeah. Nah, go to a different division. Go work
Oh,
over there,
okay.
work over here.
Okay, okay. 'Cause
But
I
there are
got there's
people.
a couple in my group in my
Mhm,
depot. They've been, I believe over 20 years they've been together and they
mhm.
work in the same depot, just different
Yeah,
lines. And I'm like, I
nah.
don't know how you guys
Yeah,
do it.
nah, I couldn't do that either.
You know?
I because, it's like I see you at home, I see you at work, like, man, it's too much.
Yeah. And if you get
Sometimes I
into an
just
argument, you're
oh,
taking it out for
man.
work, you're taking it home.
Exactly.
And then not that, if you see somebody trying to talk to them at the
Oh,
depot,
yeah. Especially if you're a jealous person, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Then you're really gonna that's the biggest problems with
yeah.
relationships with people working in the same division. It's like you see someone talking to someone who you're with, and you're just like, "Ah," you just wanna
Yeah.
go off, you know?
Yeah, and that's where the breakouts come too, because they probably say you use so
Mhm.
many hours a day. What are you doing? Are you really
What are
driving
you
the bus
doing?
all the hours a
Exactly.
day? Who are you
But see
with?
but see, that's people who don't drive buses. They like, "You're
Mhm.
not really at work for 15 hours." Like, "Yes, I am. I'm on 6 hours. Sometimes they give me a split for 3 hours, and I go do another 6 hours. I'm at work, you know? This is what I'm doing." So,
So you don't
yeah.
pick your schedule?
Yeah, we pick our schedules. So we have extra board. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you guys have that, where you have like overflow operators who do other assignments when people don't come to work. But
Mhm.
my schedule is pretty much set. I work from 9:45 every morning to 8 p.m. with a 1.5 hour split in between. So that's
Okay.
what my schedule is Monday through Friday.
It's all
I
the
have
time, but you get to change it?
Yeah, I can, we can bid on different assignments that's open and available. As a matter of fact, we have a shakeup is what we call when we get to pick, different routes. We have a shakeup coming in June, and, where we all bid our vacation and stuff like that. But even on our regular route, like what I'm doing now, if I don't like my assignment and if there's something on that's posted that's open, I can bid on it and get it based on my seniority.
Ah, wow. See,
If I'm higher seniority than the other person who bid on it, I'll get it. They won't get it.
okay. See, we don't have that. Like tomorrow, starting Monday, we're gonna
Mhm.
start picking. We call it our picks. We get to
Mhm.
pick like 5 times a year,
Oh,
and then there's one a year where you could pick to go to a different depot.
yeah.
I'm
Uh-huh.
working with whatever depot, and I could go switch to a depot in Queens if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But like, if I don't feel like doing my run tomorrow, I
Mhm.
can't just go and be like, "Oh, this one's open. Can I get it?" Because like, no, that's
Well,
they don't
it's
do that.
yeah, yeah, it's
They
like
have
it's not
people sitting around. They give it to those people that are sitting around.
yeah, well, it's not like I don't wanna do it tomorrow. Like, say, like so we say, like, so, like, my assignment, right? So, what I do, uh, let's say because our schedule starts Sunday through Saturday. That's with the work week. So, if there's, like, an assignment up on that's open to bid on, I can bid on that assignment, but I still need to work the rest of my assignment for the rest of the week. And then next week, I'll start the new one that I bid on if I got it. So that's how it works. It's not like I come in, I'm like, I don't want to do my piece, can I do something else? It's not like that. It's every week. So every start of the week I could do something different if I wanted to.
Okay, okay,
If I
okay.
if I bid and get it. And we bid, you said you pick 5 times a year.
Like 5 times a year, yeah,
We only
to
pick twice. We
twice.
do it every 6 months, but we also can go to a different division as well, with a biannual, but we could also, uh so, like, I'm at Division 18. If I want to, I can put in this form called a hardship, which can have me transfer to any other division in the city of Los Angeles that I wanna go to, if they have room available for me. And you can do that as many times as you want. You can just go back and forth if you want to. People do. It's crazy.
I see, I see. Um, what is one thing that you would change about the route you work on right now, if you could?
My bus. Because because,
The bus.
yeah, because right now we used to have electric buses out there, and man, I'm not gonna lie, I love those electric buses because they roll really good. But right
Mm.
now, because our electric buses are down for maintenance, um,
All of them?
yeah, they had a recall on some things, and they gave us our old buses, which is our old Nabi buses, which is North American Bus Institute, and these are like 45-foot buses, but they're diesel, but they're not good on the freeway. I drive on the
No.
freeway, and it's really it's really, like, bad when my bus is only doing, like, 45 miles per hour inside the express lane, and I got a line, a train of cars behind me, and I'm just driving
Uh,
like I'm like, "Man," I'm "Sorry, guys, just bear with me. I'm
like
about to get
driving Miss Daisy kind of thing?
I'm like, "Just bear with me, guys. I'm about to get over right now and get out your way." So, other than that,
Mhm.
my route is, it's not bad, I meet some cool people and, nice people get on my bus. Uh, you know, other than that, I don't just besides the bus, there's nothing else I don't think I would change about it. Maybe the traffic in downtown LA.
The
That's
traffic.
terrible. Yeah, that's terrible.
So I guess like over here as well. So right nowadays we get a lot of negative reaction from the public. I don't know. I'm
Mhm.
sure over there the same thing.
Mhm.
Um, how do you stay motivated to continue getting up to work every morning, knowing what's waiting for you at work?
Honestly, I know some days are gonna be good and some days are gonna be bad. And one thing that I do is that I get up and, I take a deep breath and I just like, okay, let's prepare ourselves for the day. Let's try to be positive. Let's try to get out here and just drive the route. Uh, One thing I don't do is that I don't like to argue with people. I don't like to, you know, cause a trouble. When people go on the bus, I don't know how it is out there, but a lot of people out here can ask for courtesy rides because they don't have the fare.
It
And
looks like it's the same everywhere, right?
yeah,
Looks like it's the same.
I
Courteous, "Can
just
I get
tell
a ride?
people,
Can I get a ride?"
I just tell yeah, "Hey, hey, I ain't got no money, man. You know what I'm saying?" I'm just like,
Yeah,
man, just,
man, yeah.
like, I don't argue with the people, just whatever. Come on, let's go. Like I try to keep my interactions with the public in a negative way to the minimum. You know, we're human.
So
Sometimes it
there's no
happens.
protocol? Are you told that you have to enforce the fare?
No, 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 no. We don't enforce the fair at all out here in LA.
Okay,
We don't enforce
okay.
it at all. That's one thing that they tell us not to do. Do not enforce the fair because we are
Is
not
that
fair enforcers.
okay,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
yeah.
And my job and my job is to drive my route from point A to point B in a safe manner while assisting ADA customers and giving relevant information to people who need to know where they're going. That's it. And operate the bus safely. That and I that's what I do every day and that's my mindset every day. That's what my job is. I'm not here to tell you you have to pay your fare. I'm not here to tell you, I'm not your dad. I don't shouldn't have to tell you things that you should know what you should be doing. You know what I mean?
I hear you. So, again, with y you're not there to okay, so you don't enforce the fare,
Mm-mm.
and um, let me ask about camaraderie between your coworkers. From the time that you started working, you say it's 12 years now. From the
Mhm.
time that you started to now,
Mhm.
um, have you noticed any changes in that camaraderie between your coworkers?
In the beginning, when I first started working here, man, at my division, it felt like not even lying to you, it felt like a party every day because
Yeah.
it was just so much going on. They used to have I mean, we still do them, but they used to have like cookouts all the time, potlucks, and just all kinds of stuff in this inside the division. Like it was like going to work my first 5 years. I couldn't wait to get to work because I didn't know what was going to happen that day. And we had
Uh,
so many people at our division, but over over the years after COVID and everything, and how everything started like kind of shutting down, like we're still a group of together people,
mhm,
like, we
mhm.
still hang out but it's not like how it was when I first started. It's still there, but it's just, like, not the same, like, all of my coworkers, we for the most part, they all get along with each other. We have many different diversity of races up there and cultures in our division, and everybody gets along together, and that's a beautiful thing. And it's hard to work at a job where people are at odds all the time. I'm just fortunate and lucky that at my division that we're pretty much solid, and I like that. Even with the maintenance people outside, I don't know how you guys are with your people who clean your buses, people who service your buses. Even with those guys out there, those guys are great. When I go out on the yard and I see them out there, we're always talking. They're really really cool people. So that's what I like about my division.
Yeah, yeah. Same with me with maintenance. Like when I see them, I say hello. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
act like they're below me or anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly.
But just like you said, which is mind-boggling, that I'm here thinking, and I ask these questions because like this can't just be here in Brooklyn.
Mhm.
Like it's the same thing when I first started. It was like so much like a family, like a knit
Yeah.
family.
Mhm.
And whenever my wife would, how was work? This was great. Like I
Yeah.
just love getting up in the morning, going to work. And then you mentioned something which is the same thing I've said, and that's like after COVID, like
Mhm.
everything
Mhm.
changed.
Everything
Everybody's
changed.
everybody's everyone from the
Mhm.
coworkers to the customers, like
Mhm.
it's like everybody's at edge.
Yeah.
Like they come in and they're like ready to fight,
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
you go into your depot
Mhm.
and it's not the same. Like you say hello to some people and they act like they don't like they see right through you, like like
Yeah.
you're glass. And I'm like, "What's going on?" And yeah,
Mhm.
it's a way another reason why I had created the group I told you before we started the Nicholas Police, because it was a way of trying to unite operators especially when you start to get to know each other and you walk in on the hall, say, "Hey, how you doing, Peter?" And then that's it, and you don't see them for the rest of the day
Mhm.
until maybe you come in at kind of the same time that you pull in the bus, and you become friendly with those people, and you're like, "It'd be nice if there's a different way to get in contact with them, not just by a phone call, but a
Yeah.
place that you could be at the end of the line, you have a little break, and you go ahead and you go on Facebook and you post a little something, say hello to people that you." So, that was my idea to do that, just to try to keep that,
Yeah.
family kind of thing
The
going,
vibe going, yeah, I feel you.
which has been dissipating, from every year, been, like, I see out here if a police officer gets, let's say unalived,
Mhm.
just like half the freaking force is out there for the
Mhm.
funeral, you know, and to
Yeah.
help and everything. And it seems like over here where I'm at, like if there's not somebody that like nobody comes out, nobody comes forward. And it's like it's still an operator.
Yeah.
If an operator, something happened to an operator, everybody should be out there in full force. If they got unalived, and be there. If you could be at the funeral, be there.
Yeah.
And it's just like to the point where it's like, I don't even want to get up to go to work today.
Yeah.
It's we're already dealing with stuff with the public, which
Mhm.
understandable because there's a lot of bad apples in our
Mhm.
groups. And but there's a friend of mine who doing a show with him as well. I was doing a show, and he always says something which makes sense, which is when you get in that seat
Mhm.
and you have all this negativity coming at you, you can't take it personal. You have to let the uniform absorb that tension,
Absorb it, yeah.
absorb that,
Mhm.
and it's easier said than done.
It is.
But if you try hard enough and you keep doing a little bit every day, you see that it's easier to be
Mhm.
like, okay, it's not with me.
Yep.
Maybe I had an issue with some other bus operator, and they come in and they're all upset.
Yeah.
But and it's as long as you don't put hands on me,
Yeah.
say whatever you want.
Yeah, say you can
Say
say
whatever you
whatever you
want.
want.
You effing
Exactly.
this, you piece of this, whatever. I'm like,
Mhm.
have a nice day. I'll get you
Yep.
as soon as I can to get you off that bus, and I keep on with my day. But
Exactly.
this is great how I see how it's basically the same thing,
Oh, yeah.
man.
One thing I've
Um,
noticed is that, people who drive tend to go through the same thing, which is crazy.
yeah, yeah. You see, bus operators is basically all around the world is the same thing.
Mhm.
What advice would you give to someone who's thinking of becoming a bus operator?
Um, the main advice is have mental fortitude. Because like we were just talking about before, people are going to push your buttons and they're gonna test you. Um, you have to, like you said, not take anything personally. You kinda just gotta let it roll off. And if you are out here driving, just give yourself enough room on your right side when you're driving down these streets to get by, make sure because don't treat these buses like cars. You can't drive these buses like cars. You have to drive them like the huge vehicles that they are and give it the respect that it's due because you can't these buses are not one thing another thing, I'm sorry, just things keep popping up.
Oh, it's all
These
good. It's all good.
buses are not going to stop on a dime at
Mm.
all, so take your time when you're driving, respect the bus size, give yourself enough clearance, and just operate safely, That's the main thing. The main thing is operate safely, because you have people, kids, brothers, sisters, uncles, wives, and husbands on your bus. And if you are not aware, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Something bad could happen for
Mhm.
sure. If you were able to go back in time and talk to your teen self, um, what advice would you give yourself?
Man, honestly, I would have told my teen self to stick with your music because you're really good at you are really good at it. I should have stuck with the music when I was younger. I would just basically tell them to keep following that path because I could, man. I think I look back now. about all the little silly things I did in high school and how I didn't take the music seriously, and I wish I would have. 'Cause, like, now that I'm still, like, kinda, like, making music again, I feel the itch, but I know that I'm already past my time. You know what I mean?
Really, you think so? I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
if
man,
you're still good with it.
I mean, I mean, I work with a friend, we do our beats and everything, and, we just do this for fun now, I was part of a band when I was a little bit I was part of a group, uh, back in, like well, how old was I? Like 25, 26. I was a part of a group and, we did some things and we had some fun, but now, I I just don't feel like I feel like I'm good at just making beats and doing my little silly little
Mhm,
writings
mhm.
and stuff like that, that's it.
I gotta connect you with my buddy, your boy Blunt. He does TikToks also, and he's been doing music and beats like that. You never
Mhm.
know. Never know. He'll get you gonna contact you with him. And yeah, plus there was a show that we were doing together and I since I retired from doing that live show that we did for bus operators, but I left it
Mhm.
in his hands. And he's looking for always been trying to get uh talent from transit, bus operators to showcase and feature in the show. So after this we'll talk because you never know. Never know. I mean, you have this thing in the back of your head, and I feel like, listen, it's never too late. You never know. You just need that
Yeah,
one
you're right.
right
You're right.
thing, and that's it. And sky's the
And
limit.
boom, the sky's the limit.
Yeah. Do you have any memorable encounters while in service?
Oh, man, this jeez, yeah. One
Let's
that
hear it.
really stands out, I don't know if I can tell her joke on your podcast, but it was
Hey, you
this
could say whatever. You could curse. You could
so
do whatever. This is not for
so
children.
so there's this lady I used to pick up on my route, ADA customer, she was in an electric wheelchair, and she was always so cheerful. I used to like seeing her when she get on my bus, and she always had interesting stories, always had something to say, and the one joke that she told me when I was driving the bus, she was like, "Operator, do you know why bus drivers have fewer kids than any other profession?" And I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "Why did it fewer kids?" I'm like, "Why do they have fewer kids than any other profession?" And then she goes, "Because they're good at pulling out on time." And that was the first time I heard that, and
That's
it
a
was just
T-shirt
like,
right there. That's a
"Oh my god."
T-shirt.
Yeah, I heard that, and I swear for, like, the next 5 minutes, I just couldn't stop laughing, and she's like, "You like that one, huh?" Yeah, it was just great.
That was
So that's
good. That was
that's
good.
one of the ones that I remember always, like, just how nice she was, so,
That's funny. That's good. But, how do you unwind after a hard day at work?
Oh, man, I'm a gamer. I
Okay.
come home,
You
I have
stream?
my I used to. I have a TikTok channel that I haven't really been doing anything with because 'cause I've been focusing on my bus content videos, and,
Mhm.
so, you know, this is like my little setup I got going on right here, my 3
Okay, you got
monitors.
the whole
Yeah, and then
curved,
then I got my
monitor and
little yeah,
everything.
I got my little PC over here, so yeah, so
Okay. What game do you play? What do you what, Call of Duty or what?
oh, no, I don't that's a young man's game right there. I play I
Is
don't
it?
play
I
Call of
actually
Duty.
like that game, man.
Man, my reflexes for
I'm not
shooters
the
are
great
now
at it, but I love it.
my reflexes for shooter games are bad
The
now. I
what
play mostly like little base survival game where you have to build up your base and go out and do stuff, kill, stuff like
Okay,
that.
okay, okay.
Um, then another thing I do is I have a drone, so I fly my drone around, you know, get aerial shots, things like that, and of course record
Yo, that's
videos.
perfect for your to do while you do your, well, you can't bring your drone to work, but that would make for really cool videos.
I do bring my drone to work actually every
Yeah?
once in a while. Yeah, I
That'll
have,
make good for a good video, man.
yeah, I was trying to, I was trying to so I did I have a video on my page. It's an old one. I need to do a private a better updated one. But I had to like, have my drone go up and get a like aero shot view of my division, and I posted that. And I was gonna go around to the different divisions and do the same thing. But some of the divisions,
they don't have no problems with that? Like
nah.
with us, that we have issues with recording,
Well,
while
probably
at the
now.
depots or the
Well, yeah.
buses and stuff like that.
Well, probably now because of the new drone laws now. I haven't
Mm,
looked at them lately, but I haven't done it in a while. But probably now, it might be an issue. But I mean, it's not like it's something that you can't see, from how our if you can literally see our division.
it's
Like,
not private
yeah,
areas or yeah, right.
it's private, but our fences you can see through them. So you can see the divisions.
Right.
It's not like a brick wall. Some divisions are brick walls, but a lot of them are not. You can sit here and look. As a matter of fact, at my division, we have the Goodyear blimp that flies right above our division. So I mean, there's people on there. They're seeing our division anyway. So
Mhm, mhm.
you know, but uh, yeah, like I wanted to just like I like to do like little cinematic shots with my drone every once in a while and just kind of just
That's cool,
put
that's cool.
those.
You
Yeah.
gonna post them? 'Cause I haven't seen them.
I haven't done one lately. Like I said,
Okay.
I've been thinking about like getting back into it, probably going to like different I think I'm probably gonna start showcasing like maybe some train stations that some of our trains go through. Try to do more like stuff like that because people seem to be really interested in those. So because when I did the one time, they're like, "Man, I really like this video. I like your drone shots." So I'm like, "Okay, well, maybe I will update my videos and do another one
Yeah,
and
for
see how it
sure.
goes."
Those are always fun to watch. When I
Mhm.
see them, they'll watch them through the whole thing 'cause it's like it's a view that not everybody gets to see, so
Yeah.
it's cool. It's
Yeah, I
cool.
did one, well, I was doing one where I had, my drone because where I pull out of to go to the freeway, it's a nice long stretch to where the bus follows on the on-ramp to the freeway, and I was going to have my drone follow one of the buses as far as it can go as it's going up the ramp. So that was gonna be one I was gonna do, so I might do that pretty soon.
Interesting. But before we go, I wanna thank you, first of all,
I
for
appreciate
giving
it,
me
brother.
this time. Um, and I have one more question for you.
Mhm.
Should be a nice fun question.
Okay.
If you could have your own entrance song, right? Every time you walk onto your bus, what theme song would that be? You're about to walk in, the customers are there, and you have a theme song.
Oh, man. Hmm. Okay. This may be might be a little bit, silly, but,
No, no, it's your theme song, bro. It's your theme song.
I'm a I'm a wrestling I used to watch wrestling. I'm a wrestling fan, and
I still do.
I
Uh,
think if I had a theme song that I can come on to, I honestly, it's probably between 2. It's between Stone Cold's old
oh, you're gonna
entrance,
say that. You're gonna say,
right?
is there any
With
glass breaking
with
before
the
you
glass
walk in?
breaking, or I have to go with people don't like him. I gotta go with my boy The Miz. That awesome,
Oh,
that's
okay,
such
well,
a
yeah,
great
he's cool too.
that's
So
such a
one of
great
those. You gotta pick one of those. What would it
oh
be?
man. Honestly, you know what? We're gonna go with Miz.
The Miz?
Can you just imagine me getting the bus? Awesome,
That's funny. That's awesome.
Hilarious,
That's
but yeah,
great,
that's
man.
great.
That's hilarious. Listen, thank you so much for being part of this podcast. But I do want to make sure that you get to plug anything you want to plug out there. Your TikTok, you have a Facebook, something, a company you want to
Oh,
plug.
oh man, okay. Well, I just started posting my videos on Instagram. So you guys can follow me over there as well. Owning Star Videos on Instagram. My TikTok is Owning Star Videos. Um, I don't have a YouTube yet, but when I do get one, it's probably going to be the same thing, Owning Star Videos. And yeah, that's all I really got to plug right there. If
All
you
right.
like gaming content, you can follow Star Gaming, Owning Star Gaming.
Star Gaming.
Mhm.
You guys
As
get
if
that.
you that's on
That's on
TikTok.
YouTube. On
That's on
YouTube? Oh,
TikTok.
TikTok?
On TikTok, yeah, Star Gaming. I'm probably gonna start
Can
posting
you write
video
that down?
game
'Cause
content.
I'm gonna check that out. Star Gaming?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna start posting,
Uh,
gaming videos pretty soon over there. But yeah, man,
Sounds great. So, folks, thank you again. This is Star. Thanks again for being part of this
appreciate you.
podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Any operators out there, if you want to be part of, have a part of an episode for my chronicles, just hit me up on my Gmail, busdriverspodcast@gmail.com. Let me know when you're available, and we will make it happen. So, sir, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All the way from Los Angeles.
Mhm.
I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed my time here with you.
Oh, yeah, man, it was enjoyable, yeah.
And again, I'll be checking you up on your TikTok. Well, I've been already watching your TikTok, but I gotta check out that Stargamer. So thanks everybody. This is Star. Thank you again. Any final words?
Uh, last thing is my job posted my TikTok video on both of their pages, so that lets you know right there.
Okay, okay. All right. Somebody's a little famous.
A little bit.
A little bit. Great for you, bro. All right, so
Hey,
thanks again.
thank you, brother,
Hope to hear
appreciate it.
from you again, bro. All
Oh, yeah, always, bro.
right, people. Later.